Hey, Shalom Yasharallah, which means peace, Israel. I would like to start off by giving our praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachach Wadash. Yahweh, thou be the true and powerful mighty name of who the world ignorantly calls God, Jehovah, Yahweh, or higher. Bahashem means in the name, Yahweh Shai. That's the true and powerful mighty name of who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, Yeshua, Yeshua, or Yeshaya. And the Rachach Wadash is the Holy Spirit, according to the ancient Paleo Hebrew tongue. I would like to give double honors unto the apostles and elders, a great millstone, who I've learned the truth of the Bible from. And peace, blessing, safety, and salutation unto the hopeful elect, to you believers and listeners out there that came back into the faith and obedience of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. And much love and respect unto you brothers pushing this gospel in sincerity and truth, risking your lives and freedom. Now more so than ever, may Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai continue to bless you and your household. I'm the brother Yawam, coming back at you with another lesson. Lord willing is edifying to the Lord's elect. And just want to touch on what type of spirit we're supposed to be in these times that we're in. Okay, with with World War III knocking at the door, we should be on high alert. Should be constantly on our watch, not being complacent and settle on our leads. Okay, because you have some Israelites in this thing that's taking this war in Iran as is a light thing. Okay, because of the scripture that Yahweh Shai, they'll bring out this precept right here and try to justify on being settled on their leaves. Okay. Matthew 24 and verse 6, and you shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Right. So people will see that it says that the end is not yet, and they'll be like, well, still got time, this, that, and the third or whatever. But man, fuck all that shit, bro. Okay. We supposed to be hastening the downfall of this place, not trying to, hope that it prolongs so, we can continue in whatever wickedness that we was partaking in, okay, trying to, save our lives on this side or whatever, man. Fuck all this shit, man. I'm trying to get to the kingdom of heaven since yesterday, last year, okay, tired of being Esau's wicked ass kingdom, man. So I went to the chat and was like, give me precepts and scriptures on not being complacent, hastening to get delivered, and hastening the second coming of Yahweh Shai. So it was like, I got you. This is a very powerful topic because it ties directly into urgency, vigilance, and spiritual discipline, right? And we should, this is like, before the Ovid, the Ukraine war, all this, you know, people, looked at it as a light thing, but that was major events that took place, pretty much lead us to where we at now, man. We got to quit taking, these signs, okay, as something light, these prophecies as something light, man. Every little thing, whether it be small or great, is, significant on us getting delivered up out of here, man. That's why it said in Second Ezra for us to measure the time diligently, man. Be tedious on being on our watch, man. Okay, because you miss shit. You miss an hour, you miss a lot. And stuff constantly happening. It's hard to keep up, man. But don't be complacent. Hold on. I'm going to break this down the same way camps like GMS would. Precepts plus short breakdown plus theme structure, so you can really build with it. So the first segment is don't be complacent. Stay awake. Stay active. And that's true, man. Okay. Since, the closer we get to the end, the more active, the more on fire we should be. Okay. Not, you know, becoming more docile, being more quiet. Okay. No, man. We should, be more on fire. Our spirit we should be pumped up because of these things that's going on in the world, man. Okay, so it gives Revelation 3 and verse 15 goes into, being lukewarm. So let's go ahead and get that. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13. No, I'm tripping. I'm tripping. I'm over here thinking about the MOTB. It's Revelation 3 and 16. All right, this is Revelation chapter 3, and I'm going to start at verse 15. I know your record of works and what you are doing. You got to remember, man, the Lord Yahweh and his only begotten son, Yahweh Shai, sees everything that's going on in the world. So you think, they don't notice you being complacent or, sitting on your leaves, or you just got this cold, lukewarm spirit about you. They see all that. Okay. And just because you ain't get judged right away, all right, don't mean that, they don't see you. You are neither cold nor hot. God would that you were cold or hot. So he would rather us be either cold or hot. Okay, cold being not, associating yourself with the truth, and hot meaning being on fire for this truth. No gray areas, no middle spaces. Okay, no being lukewarm, man. Who likes drinking lukewarm tea or lukewarm coffee? Nobody does. You either want it you wanted that just right temperature. And that's how Yahweh Shai wants us. He wants us just right. Okay? So because you are lukewarm and neither cold nor hot, I will spew you out of my mouth. And Yahweh Shai spewing us out of his mouth goes into us losing this truth. Okay? And we don't want that. So being lukewarm is going into being complacent. And the Lord hates neutrality. You're either on fire or you being rejected. The choice is yours, man. Ultimately, the choice is up to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, but it's things that you can do to low-key, solidify your position or lose your position. Okay? Let's go here to the book of Amos, chapter 6, in verse 1. Woe to those who are at ease in Zion. And Zion is talking about the Israelites, all 12 tribes, which consist primarily of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native, Seminole Indians, West Indians, and Haitians. You also have the Israelite foreigners who are likened unto a speckled bird, who look like the heathen nations because they've been scattered amongst the heathen nations. However, their bloodline and their lineage goes back unto Jacob by way of their fathers. Okay? And those on the mountain of Samaria. Okay, so so Zion would be representative of the southern kingdom, and Samaria would be representative of the northern kingdom. So it's talking about all 12 tribes who are careless and fear secure. The notable men of the chief, because chosen by the Most High of nations, to whom the house of Israel come. Right. So woe, what does woe mean? Death and destruction. Okay, who are at ease. Okay, being at ease goes into being comfortable in this wicked society. And that spirit will get you judged, right? Being complacent. Okay, not really worrying about prophecy or, this truth. You worrying about filling your own belly. Okay, worrying on trying to forward yourself. Worrying on trying to feed your flesh. All right, that's going to get a lot of men judged, man. Okay, let's go to Zephaniah chapter 1, verse 12, man. Got to get out that sluggard spirit. Zephaniah 1 and 12, and at that time I will search Jerusalem with lamps, all 12 tribes, and punish the men, because the men is who he's dealing with, who are like old wine, are thickening and settled on their lees, who say in their hearts, the Lord will not do good nor do evil. Yeah, they think that things going to continue to go on the way they was, or this war is going to get drug out and whatever. And it could be, man, but see, quoting the elder apostle Tahar, we looking to get up out of here in months, man. Okay? Whether it be a couple of months, whether it be 6 months, whether it be 12 months, 24 months, okay, 32 months, however it may be. But that's how we looking at things, man. Change your perspective, lest you get judged, man. Okay, so settled goes into being stagnant or spiritually lazy, and man, and the Most High, like you said, okay, the Lord hates neutrality. The Lord hates spiritually lazy men. Okay, thinking the Lord won't do good or evil is no urgency. You ain't got no fire lit up underneath your ass, man. Just going along to get along. Too lost in the sauce, too far in the jar. Quoting the elder Amawan Gabar. All right, so Proverbs chapter 6. Proverbs chapter 6, verse 9. How long will you sleep, O sluggard? When will you arise out of your sleep? And it's going into a spiritual sluggard, man. Those who are spiritually sleep. Yet a little while, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to lie down and sleep. Going into somebody just being lazy as hell. So will your poverty come like a robber, or one who travels with slowly but surely approaching steps, and your want like an armed man, making you helpless? So you pretty much doing yourself a disservice. Okay? Spiritual laziness leads to destruction. This is about waking up mentally and spiritually, right? Okay? And being spiritually lazy, it will destroy you. Okay? You have you stagnant. You think, because this truth is more about just knowing that you're an Israelite. This truth is about developing your character, man. This truth is about repenting. This truth is about humbling yourself, man. Okay, and ultimately having faith in the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son. All right, Matthew 24 and 42, and I know this is supposed to be red letter. It's the words of Yahweh Shai. Watch therefore, for you know not what hour your Lord do come. So we don't know when Yahweh Shai coming. Okay, they got a saying in the world: stay ready, so you won't have to get ready. Okay, we must be ready at all times, man, because you don't want to, get left behind when them doors of mercy and grace close on you, man. You don't want to be that woulda, coulda, shoulda Israelite, man. Okay, and it's crazy because Most High will sit here and He'll try to reason with you, show you signs on, on why you need to get out that lazy spirit shit. He might even jack you up for a little while and put you away. And brothers and guys still don't get it, man. It's sad, man. It's sad. Let's get Mark 13 and 33. Mark chapter 13, verse 33. Be on your guard, constantly alert, not sometimes, not when you feel like it, but constantly, all the time. And watch and pray, for you do not know when the time will come. I hope this is reaching somebody who needs to hear it, man. Okay? Watching equals looking out for prophecy and being aware. Praying, that's our lifeline, like Apostle Raha constantly say. We need to keep our medicine strong. Prayer is our medicine. It's what's going to, keep us connected. It's our lifeline to the heavens, to Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. That's why it's important to pray, man. You got to rebuke those thoughts. And when them demons play on your mind, try to get you not to pray. There's power in prayer, and we need to exercise that more. 1 Peter chapter 5 and 8. 1 Peter 5 and 8. Be well balanced, temperate, sober of mind. Be vigilant and cautious at all times. For that enemy of yours, the devil, is the spiritual demon Satan, also with his physical counterpart, Esau Edom, the self-proclaimed white man. The devil roams around like a lion roaring in fierce hunger, seeking someone to seize upon and devour. So we gotta have our minds clear all the time. We gotta rid ourselves of distractions. Okay. And that now I'm not saying that saying that we gotta be goddamn monks. Okay. It's called balance. We still got lives we gotta live. Still some brothers got families and extracurricular activities. But even with all that, you should still put aside some time to be on your watch, man. It ain't no goddamn excuse at the end of the day, man. Luke 21:36. Keep awake then and watch at all times. Be discreet, attentive, and ready. Yeah, we got to be discreet. Wise as serpents, harmless as a dove. We got to, have that Clark Kent mentality and try to blend in. Praying that you will have the full strength and ability to be accounted worthy to escape all these things, taken together that the Son of Man, it's like it, taken together that will take place and to stand in the presence of the Son of Man. Okay, so this connects directly to being worthy to escape, man. How are you going to be worthy to escape if you settled on your leads, if you complacent, if you comfortable with, the way things are going? Man, fuck all that, man. I won't be comfortable or complacent till I'm in the kingdom of heaven and I know I'm truly safe. Hastening the day, 2 Peter 3:11. 2 Peter 3:11. Since all these things are thus in the process of being dissolved, what kind of person are each of you to be in the meanwhile, and consecrated in holy behavior and devout and godly qualities? That's how we should be conducting ourselves, man. Trying to, align ourselves with the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, not our will, not our flesh. Means walking in the spirit nor in the more. Verse 12, while you wait and earnestly long for, expect and hasten the coming of the day of Yahweh, by reason of which the flaming heavens will be dissolved and the material elements of the universe will flare and melt with fire. Okay, so we need to be, let's get it. We don't just wait, we hasten it through righteous living, pushing this truth, and staying locked in spiritually. The world ain't doing that. So whatever the world is doing, you do opposite. Your lifestyle is supposed to reflect urgency, man. I know people in my job get tired of me talking about, what this war and how bad it's getting. And man, you got to do better, man. Desire deliverance, not this world. It's 2 Ezra 4:28. 2 Ezra chapter 4, verse 28. And it reads, but as concerning the things whereof thou askest me, I will tell thee, for this evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come. So yeah, it's nothing but evil and corruptness in this world, just like in the days of Noah, man. Okay? The world was corrupted. People, feeding their flesh, doing whatever feels good to them, instead of following the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. Okay? Judgment is delayed, yeah, but don't get comfortable in this corrupted world, because you will get caught up in that judgment, man. 2 Ezra 9:7. And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby you believe. So yeah, it's more than just believing. Okay, more than just knowing that you're an Israelite, you got to put some type of works behind it. Going into, developing your character, pushing this truth, trying to live a righteous life to the best of your ability. Shall be preserved, of whereby you have believed, shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land, and with them are borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning. It's talking about the elect. Okay. Deliverance is for those who are actively striving, not chilling. And that's one thing Jake loved to do, chilling. All right. We'll have plenty of time to chill in the kingdom, man. We need to be using our time wisely, because time is the one thing you can't get back. Hebrews 13:14, we have no continuing city, but we seek one to come. Shit. Hebrews 13:14, for we have no continuing city, but we seek one to come. This world is temporary. We have no kingdom here. No standing army, none of that, man. So don't settle here mentally. Point blank, period. Colossians 3:2. And bear with me a second. Salakia, just had to check my messages real quick, make sure it wasn't, working anything. And it wasn't. So this is Colossians chapter 3, verse 2. Set your affections on things above, not on things on the earth. Because going back to what we read in Hebrews, not Hebrews, where was it? Second Ezra, 4. Everything here is corrupted, bro. Everything here is corrupted. So yes, we set our affection, we set our goals is to reach it and make it to the kingdom of heaven, man. All our desires are for is above in the kingdom, man. We storing up our treasures in heaven. It ain't nothing here but moth, rust, and corruption, man. So your mindset should be on the kingdom, not on this world, not on this system, man. Urgency. The time is short. 1 Corinthians, was it 7:29? Could be wrong. Yep. But this I say, brethren, the time is short. It remaineth that both they that have wives be as though they had none, right? Pretty much making time for what truly matters. Now, going back to what I said early on in this lesson, balance. Okay? Because, we still got to, make a living here. Some men have wives. Now, when it says be as though you'd have none, I don't mean just like totally neglect them. Don't just, make it your first priority, second or third priority like you would have before you came into this truth. And this truth comes first. Live like time is running out, because it is. Okay, Romans 13:11. Besides this, what a crucial hour this is. Hour is just going into time, man. We're in crucial times right now. Okay. How it is high time now for you to wake up out of your sleep. Rouse to reality. For salvation, the final deliverance, is nearer to us now than when we first believe. Okay. So, time is running short, man. Live like time is running out. Spiritual awakening isn't optional. It's well overdue, man. And for a lot of people, man, it is long overdue, man. Can't keep procrastinating and putting this truth on the back burner, man, because eventually Yahweh Shema Shah gonna put your candle out, man. Habakkuk 2:3, though it tarry, wait for it. Yeah, going into the prophecies, the vision. Okay, though it seemed like it's taking a long time, we still gotta wait for it. Okay, we still gotta do what is right. Habakkuk 2:3, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, and it hastens to the end, fulfillment. It will not deceive or disappoint, though it tarry. Though it seems like it's taking a long time, wait earnestly for it, because it will surely come, and it will not be behindhand on its appointed day. So yeah, and we see these prophecies, they jumping off the pages, man. They are jumping off the pages. They finna bring back lockdowns, okay? All type of stuff is finna come back in effect like it did during the time of the C-19. So y'all better brace for impact, man, and seek the Lord. Okay, Matthew 6, going into the Lord's Prayer, Thy kingdom come. That's what we waiting on, man. We're literally commanded to pray for the kingdom to come. That's hastening spiritually. And hey, like brother say, man, the Lord's Prayer is very powerful, man. It's a very, very, very powerful prayer because it pretty much covers all topics, man. Shit, that's part of praying for the downfall of this place. As for his kingdom to come, is praying for the downfall of this place and one righteousness established in this world, in this world, man. Revelation 22, verse 20. He who gives this warning and affirms and testifies to these things, say, yes, it is true. Surely I am coming. And this red letter is Yahweh Shah speaking. Surely I am coming quickly, swiftly, speedily. Amen. So let it be. Yes, come, Lord Yahweh Shah. He's coming quickly, man. The elect want this place gone, man. And that's true. Jake, you should be tired of waking up in this place, having to breathe this polluted air, drink this tainted water, eat this defiled food, man. I'm looking for the kingdom so I can know what real water tastes like, so I can know what real fruits, real fresh fruits and vegetables taste like, and see how meat is supposed to taste, man. You gotta wait a little bit longer, man. That desire of wanting this place gone is urgency itself, man. So quick summary: being complacent is being lukewarm, comfortable, and distracted. The Lord is going to judge those who are at ease, those who are complacent. Watching is watching prophecy and being aware, plus having self-control and discipline. Hastening is living like the kingdom is about to come now. That's true, man. And the mindset that we need to be in is get me out of here, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, but make me worthy first. Because and not all men is thinking on that aspect of wanting to be worthy for Yahweh Shai. They just want to get up out of here. But we won't be able to be saved. We won't be on the chariots if we're not found worthy. So, yeah, that's a good prayer, man. Pray to the Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh for us to get up out of here, but for him to make us worthy first, man. Okay? So I pray and hope that the edification was made. I'm going to go ahead and end it there. Giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakodash, the honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone. Peace, blessing, safety, and salutation unto the hopeful elect and to you believers and listeners out there. Shalom, Kwam Yasharala, and the Bible Ball. DTA soon.